Okay guys, so along with the article that I just published on making space in your garden by imitating a forest, I want to show you here, and we have a lot of land. We have 3 hectares, it's about 7.5 acres, but we don't want to be out there cultivating all of it. It's just too hard. So what we do is we cultivate little parcels of it in chunks, especially close to the house for things that we would like to have continuously in spaces really no larger than a townhouse or row house backyard. Maybe half the size of a suburban yard. We cultivate in these little pieces, so you can do it too. So this is albahaca, which is tropical basil, kind of like a Thai basil. You could have regular Italian basil growing in your temperate climate. And then right next to it, we've got several clumps of lemongrass coming up. You could have another herb or clumps of greens or cabbages, kale, mustard greens, similar things. Especially if you have got a little bit of shade going on. See, if you have some shrubs. Now instead of shrubs, I have yucca and bananas. So there's the canopy of banana leaf. Underneath it, we've got some yucca. That could be your shrubs, your shrub layer. And then we have a big leaf plant layer. I have naranjilla and taro or papachina. You could have squash and potatoes. Those have nice big leaves in your temperate climate. And we have some roots coming in. Those are turmeric, okay? The turmeric is under the ground. I showed that in a harvest the other day. You could have radishes instead of turmeric. If you do have a hot climate like Florida or California, you could have turmeric and ginger. Just needs plenty of water. So we've got, so far we've got basil, papachina, which is like a potato, yucca, banana, lemongrass, and then these are naranjilla. This is a cousin of the tomato. You can see they kind of look like tomatoes, but they're yellow-orange. And they're like a sweet tart pineapple in taste. Really, really good fruit. And then we have our vine crop tendriling around these naranjillas. And on this little makeshift trellis that I made just by pushing some sticks into the ground, we have a vine crop. Okay, a vine crop could be beans. It could be gourds. It could be cucumbers for pickles, anything that grows on a vine. What we have on the vine here are these little, they're called the vine potatoes or air potatoes. They're like little potatoes that grow in the air. It doesn't matter what it is my point. Is these plants could be anything. But the point is that we have many different things growing together in a profusion in a very small space on different layers, high layers, middle layers, lower layers, ground cover, and vines, all growing in a very jumbled profusion, but in its own organized way, so you can have a lot of things growing in a very small space.